thought the same thing I did. I thought we had a new heavyweight champion here in ECCW, the man known as Sabu. However, Father Juan, that referee, sure made sure that he did not keep the title, and Dr. Luther is still our heavyweight champion, LC.
Another important lesson learned from Left Hand Black Republic. Cheaters never prosper, and Sabu cheated throughout that entire match. That's why he went home a loser.
Well, LC, speaking of cheaters never prosper, you might want to cover that up. But you know what, folks? We're going from one heavyweight matchup to the next. We now go to the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. The champion, Steve Corino, the first time ever in Victoria, British Columbia, taking on Juggernaut, the 6'5", 379-pound monster in this victory Bullrope match. And let's get to it. And this is for the NWA World Heavyweight Title Bullrope match. Size does matter, and there's the challenger, Juggernaut.
I've never seen him with such a look of determination on his face, Republic. He wants to tear somebody's head off.
There he is, the king of old school, Steve Corino, our NWA World Heavyweight Champion, former ECCW World Heavyweight Champion, former North American Champion for the NWA. He is here in ECCW to defend that title, and this time it's against Juggernaut in a Bullrope match.
I think the champ has bit off a little bit more than he can chew. The king of old fools is going to go down tonight.
I'm not so sure. I've seen Steve Corino in this type of match before against Dusty Rhodes. Remember that from a couple of years back. Corino fared very, very well. He is now the champion for the NWA, the oldest organization of professional wrestling in North America, probably the world, and he is here to make sure that he leads with that title.
You got to remember, Juggernaut's in his prime, Jack.
This is also an extreme bullrope match.
And there is the bullrope with the cowbell on the end. As we're going to have to announce there, you have to touch all four corners, but you don't necessarily have to touch them in a row. You do have to touch them 1, 2, 3, 4, but we're giving the competitors here 20 seconds to touch in between. Touch one, you've got 20 seconds to touch the second. Touch the third, etc.
Look at Corino stretching out. He has got his work cut out for him tonight.
Big ovation for Steve Corino.
They're cheering for the massacre. He's going to get massacred tonight. Look at that. Eat or be eaten, and Juggernaut is hungry.
Who's the fucking champion now, boys?
Very nice, Mr. Juggernaut. You're going to have to do a lot more than just steal the belt to become the next champion. Thrown down the middle of the ring, almost like a challenge. Cross the line, Steve Corino. But you know what? Corino doesn't have to go after Jug. Jug has to be pretty aggressive and go after Mr. Corino.
That's right. If anything prevents Juggernaut from winning the title, it's going to be his temper.
The only way to win is all four corners.
That's right. All four corners must be touched. But in between that time, they can beat the Jesus out of each other. And there is a cowbell in the middle of the rope, LC. I mean, you can hear it clanking from here. This guy's going to be using that all over each other. And anything pretty much goes in this type of matchup. They get the rope attached to each other's wrists here. It's almost like a tug-of-war that's going on right now. Juggernaut wraps his arm around for greater leverage. You know what? In a tug-of-war, I'd have to give it to Juggernaut. Much bigger, outweighs Corino by about 150 pounds.
What can you do to make up that difference? 150 pounds, Republic.
You know what? Look at that. He used his own weight and strength against him. Corino let it in and let go.
Sorry.
Oh! But he's nice about it, though, LC. He apologizes. Dancing around the ring is Steve Corino. He's got to be crafty. He cannot out-muscle Juggernaut tonight. Once again, tug of war. Clothesline and a miss by Juggernaut. Hard punch puts Juggernaut right down. Look at that. Corino quickly touching the corners 2. He's got some time to touch number 3. Oh, but cut out.
He couldn't budge that Big Mac truck.
And now it's Steve Corino's turn to shake his head, try to figure out what just hit him.
I think it just knocked some sense into him. He's realizing, what the hell am I doing here?
A rake of the eyes, a good idea by Juggernaut, because you can get the sight out, make him disoriented. It's going to be a lot more difficult for him to prevent Juggernaut from touching all 4 corners. Off the rope. Oh, elbow puts Corino down to the mat.
You say brick wall.
Exactly. That's exactly what it must be hitting. He's hit 2 corners now. Corino kind of tied up. He's got his legs wrapped around, almost like a...
Just like a kid that doesn't want to leave the mall, Republic.
Ankle lock! Ankle lock! You know what? That's good strategy as well. If he can't walk to touch all 4 corners, it's not going to be easy for him to win. But again, they're jockeying for position. Kick! See again, going for the legs. Forearm to the back of Steve Corino. Oh, going downstairs to the softest part of Juggernaut, that being his, his body.
You're not going to get anywhere hitting Juggernaut in the stomach.
Wrapping the rope around his hands, Juggernaut, and punching to the top of the head. Corino is down, just gasping for air at this point. Bringing the knee down to the canvas. I think that is truly the strategy here, LC. Both men going for it, getting rid of the legs, cutting out the power from underneath the man so he cannot touch all 4 corners.
Well, it looks like they both come in here with the same strategy. Take the foundation out, try and touch the corners early.
Absolutely off the ropes. Passes. Clothesline and a miss. Steve Corino with another hard right 2. 3, but he's still up. Going to another offensive move, but a reverse. Corino off the ropes. Oh, he eats a clothesline.
Strength comes back in the end to topple speed, Republic.
Referee Valdez trying to keep some action, trying to keep some order here, and feeling the pain of that clothesline.
Look at Juggernaut taking a Sunday walk in the park.
Corino desperately trying to hold back. That's like, you ever see those world record attempts, trying to hold the plane back from taking off? That's exactly what this is. Oh, and a low blow. Whoa. That is going to stop any man, no matter what the size. And Corino had to do it. Desperation move, but it's going to pay off if he can get the victory. Another punch to the jaw of Juggernaut. Cowbell! Oh, you can hear that from up here!
Whoa, you can guarantee Jug will be feeling that till the cows come home.
He's digging into the sharp edges of that cowbell. That is not a cowbell you buy in a music supply store, folks. That is just some rusty, decrepit-looking bell that one of our crack ring crew found on the way to the arena in some cow field somewhere.
I can't believe it. Look, he's digging the steel right into his head.
Oh, look at the blood come out.
That cut him open.
It took some time, but there it is. Another shot. Sounded like Big Ben chiming out in England. Oh, another shot.
That big bald head is split wide open.
Corino delivering some fierce offensive moves to the top of Juggernaut's head in an attempt to slow the big man down. There's still 4 corners that need to be touched. They cannot win it in a brawl. This is not a false count anywhere match. This is a 4 corners bullrope match. The corners must be touched. Cutting off the air supply is another way to win here. But you know what? That is not necessarily the right thing to do. Can you imagine having to drag around near 400 pounds to 4 corners?
I can't believe it. Look, Juggernaut now has multiple cuts on that cranium. I can't believe Corino's not touching the corners.
I think he wants to hurt him. He's bringing him out. He's got something in his hand. What is that? Garbage can lid? What is that?
I'm telling you, Corino is the king of old
It's the bell! Forget the cowbell. There's the ring bell. Oh, no. He's going to ring his bell for sure here, folks. The crowd cheering for it. The crowd wants it. Oh! You heard that throughout the arena. Look at that rolling in pain. Corino brings both men back into the ring. A bloody mess is Juggernaut.
I can't believe it. Look at the head of Juggernaut.
I believe he's touched 2 quarters now. That is 3. One more. And Corino will retain his title. Wait, the referee's just been hit. I think Juggernaut with his left hand reached out and punched Valdez in the mush there. Yes, he has. Valdez trying to fight his way back up against an invisible opponent. Elbow.
What are you doing?
He is a bloody mess.
400 pounds coming down across your sternum like that. It'll be a while before you touch any more corners, I'll tell you that, Republic.
Juggernaut taking the action back to the floor. More home territory for Juggernaut than Corino. And I think he's trying to pay him back, trying to bust open Corino here. And have that blood flow into the blood locks. Crying out in pain, you can hear that.
Come on now.
The crowd is stunned.
Juggernaut showing no mercy.
Prancing around the ringside area, showing off the crimson coming down the face of Juggernaut. Corino trying to roll back to his feet here. And another hard shot brings him down to the knees.
Look at the fans all worried about Corino. He had a death wish. He should have never signed for this match.
Look at that! Fighting through the pain. Juggernaut's not allowing a little bit of blood to slow him down. And now Corino's been cut open. This is, we knew this was going to happen. I mean, once both men signed for this kind of match, we knew that there was going to be this type of intensity and knew that there was going to be this type of just bloodletting.
But I know how much you love Corino. Let me tell you something. He's met his match here tonight, and Juggernaut is really taking him to school.
I mean, Corino has beat Mike Rapata for this championship belt just a short while ago. I just cannot believe that Corino will not come back and fight against the likes of Juggernaut.
Forget about it. The best way to break your nose, Republic, would be to kick Steve Corino in the ass. I don't know what match you're watching, but Juggernaut is all over him. Corino doesn't have a chance.
Well, if he's all over him, gotta explain this then. Ford Bell to the top of Juggernaut's head, trying to slow him down. Steve Corino. Corino has fought multiple guys in the past. He lost the ECCW Heavyweight Championship to Sandman and Just Incredible. Took 2 of them to beat him. Maybe Juggernaut's the size of 2 men here, but there's no way that I think that Corino's going to walk away here defeated.
Look, he's doing everything in his power. He's cheating, Republic.
Cut off there. I'm not sure he's going to even get to the second one. The rope around the neck. Oh, no, we're going to have the head, man! This is a wise move for Juggernaut. Cut the air supply off and just drag him along like a rag doll. This is bad news for Steve Corino.
Juggernaut's still trying to bring him up. Look, he just caught a fish. Look at this. Maybe even Juggernaut might take him home and mount him on the wall after he's done with him.
Over the top rope, down to his feet, into the ring, beaten down with the big forearms of Juggernaut. Steve Corino is in trouble, folks. Make no mistake about it. Oh, a delayed leg drop.
Look at Juggernaut toying with him now, playing with the fans, playing with Corino. He could end it anytime he wants.
You know what? He's confused. He's going for the pin. It's not that type of match, Juggernaut. You got to go to all 4 quarters. He's got him. Corino's got him across the eyes and a ring across the eyes. Maybe even pushing some of that blood into Juggernaut's own eyes. That'll sting.
Take away your vision. I think Juggernaut's having a hard time seeing right now. Maybe Corino could hit those corners, but I doubt it.
Tug of war again, and a punch to the jaw. Steve Corino has him on wobbly legs.
Oh, you want the final couple, don't you?
puts him down. That's right. No, it doesn't. I was going to say that's out of Steve Corino's book. A couple of shots. Block the elbow. These guys are jockeying for position here, trying to steal actually Dusty Rhodes' move, or each guy. Although it seems to be that Dusty Rhodes passed that move to Steve Corino, where it's been most effective.
That's what I've heard. And Juggernaut takes offense. He says it's his move.
It is not Juggernaut's move. He's slow. That blood, the loss of blood at this point is slowing the big man down. He's been bleeding for about 10. Look at the blood that's coming out. Leaving a nice spot onto the bright blue canvas of our mat here.
Much to the chagrin of all the pretty girls everywhere. What a handsome boy that Juggernaut.
Oh! Cowbell to the groin! You know what? I don't think I've ever said that. Cowbell to the groin.
Wow, what aim Steve Corino must have.
What?
Well, if he did actually hit Juggernaut in the groin.
I hear you. I think we have 2 quarters touched here. A third one. This is it, folks. Tug of war.
Oh, he's inches away, Republic.
I'd say he's about a foot, about 8 inches now. He's been kicked. Kind of caught to the side of the knee, taking him right down. Another good move by Juggernaut to make sure that Corino does not win this matchup. It looks like Juggernaut's taking most of the abuse here. He does not want to go down to defeat. Passing the clothesline. Where is he? He says, well, he's behind you.
Juggernaut looks a little wobbly from all the loss of blood.
Corino delivers a neck breaker, putting the 379-pound boss. Wait, there's Dr. Luther in the crowd.
Hey, you can't find one without the other, Jack.
The ring bell still at ringside, and Dr. Luther counting him up. We've got 2 quarters touched here.
Don't tell me the king of old fools is going to win it.
He's got it. He's so close. He's got time to touch it. Missed clothesline again. Missed super kick. Another miss. Delivering and exchanging punches. Juggernaut's going to win that battle. Oh, no. Chair. Oh, he eats the chair to the face.
And like you said, he's got 20 seconds and he just touched the corner, the king of old fools.
That's right, folks. He did it. He touched the 4th corner before the time ran out. Our champion remains the champion, the king of old school, Steve Corino.
Once again, a travesty of justice.
Unbelievable. I have to admit, I wasn't always sure he was going to keep the belt, LC. But even through the assistance of Dr. Luther, Juggernaut could not pull it out. There he is, folks, walking victorious from the ring. Your champion, Steve Corino.
That victory sucked. That was fallacious assault in there, Republic.
Fallacious? You mean felonious?
Yes, it was that too.
Folks, let's get a little bit back on track here. We just saw a great matchup, the first time ever in Victoria, featuring Steve Corino. Our next matchup, our main event on this tape, folks, is the first time ever meeting of the heavyweight champion, Steve Corino, facing the former champion, the homicidal, the suicidal, the genocidal Sabu. Again, folks, the first time